Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the good old Spa. Hey, we done one before, and we'll do one again. We did Zolder, and now we're out here in Spa in Belgium again once more. And in 4 minutes, the drivers are about to go out and battle it out onto the track. Now, listen, guys. This is a tough one because I'm actually recording this. I'm properly recording this. Usually I'm live streaming this, but I had failures of the internet. Failures of the grandeur kind. But guys, we will look up and look beyond that because right now we're looking into a much greater scenario, guys. Being out here on the track, being able to still watch this battle and this round 6. I will be out here recording it. So I'll find it now. Let's get into it as we go look onto the other drivers of the track. And go check this out, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Can we do it? Can we get her done? Let's go. Let's get into the main drive right here. All right, let's check it out, guys. Looks like, damn, in P1. Let me get my, the layout's not even working. Stuff's not even working. This is going to be, oh my God, guys. This is going to be such a fun one. We go down to here, guys. Let's go. Onion's up in P1. I'm going to do this as quick as totally possible. Behind him, we have got Dakota. I'm going to put names on for now. And behind... Wait, hold on. So in P1, we had Phil McCrack. Sorry, I saw Onion. I was just like, Onion's there. Yeah. Heck, we'll... oh, there is some breakage there. I'm trying to reset this. See if that fixes it. All right, guys, in P1, we got Phil McCrack. He's now here. He's qualified, and he's going to be running this race right here. He'll find it. Behind him, got Dakota in P2. After that, we have got the Onion himself, guys, starting up in P3. And looking good. So Phil McCrack's going mediums. Dakota and Onion going for the soft tires. Behind him, guys, we've got Garfield looking good in the Lotus today. And right behind him, oh, got Daniel. So a new runner today, a little bit of a new goer. How am I going to find Daniel's name right here? I'll only just go here. Yeah, easy peasy. We got Daniel right there, repping the NABS. Looking good behind him, Armin. So, hey, one of the NABS reserve drivers today out on the track. Now, Armin. Looking good from his podium last race, actually, last round, you know, P3 up there, so it was looking good. And now, next one up in our docket, we got Oddish here in the Sauber. Hey, he's been running the pace. He hasn't gotten to every single race, but now he's about to be our ace. Will he be able to find it? He's starting P7. Let's go, let's go. Behind him, we got Cheese. Slowly getting up the pace coming into round 4, guys. He was a bit late into the season, but now he's going to be out here. Don't worry about it. Behind there, we got Sammy. Don't worry, they were playing poker before this. I'm sure Sammy was going all in, and he's about to go all in right here. The free driver in the NABS. Let's go. Behind Sammy is one of my crowd favorites, the Spider Monkey. It's okay because the IRC team, the monkey here, the blue livery right there, the only one on the grid running custom livery. Okay, so he gets a bit of extra love just for that. Next one up on the dock, we got Manri Thespades. Didn't participate in the last race, but let's see what he can do in this race right here. I think he's in the Renault, so looking good right there. And we've got our safety car drivers. I thought we would have Bot. Yes, of course. Oh, and Rico and Bot. Wait, hold on. We had the safety car drivers in between. We still have more. So we have Nadash here. Then we have got Karja, Laluch, guys. And then in the back, we have 2 other drivers. Bot. He is back for, hasn't done any of the NABS rounds. I think just maybe the first one. Even then, I was like, do I remember him driving in the first one? I'm not even sure. So he's here now on Spa. And him and Rico starting in the back. Going to see if they can find it. Rico's looking at our championship title right here. So if there's anyone who can fight to the top, it's going to be these 2. It's going to be these 2. Now let's get on into it. Good to see some of our some new faces coming out here. Good to see some of that. We got Karja in the NABS. We got Sammy. And we've got Daniel over here as well. Good to see them. All right, now let's go out onto the track and see what we're going to get at the beginning of this race. Phil McCrack won't look back. He's on the track looking to attack for a P1 here. Starting out P1 on the grid. How's it going to go for him? Let's see. The cars are all lined up. The 2 safety car drivers in the back there are looking quite safe. And let's see how we're going to get on with 10 seconds to go in this race right here. We're going to see it as lights are about to light up and go out. Oh my God. Stop with that. Now let's go. The race is going. I hear the engines. And it's going to be lights out and away we go. What a long light timing right there. I can't believe it. Immense long timing, and while all the cars are getting underway, Onion's getting up in the front. We have got Phil McCrack and Onion going for a quick battle. Dakota right behind him. There's been huge contact, and Phil McCrack's gone out. It's one of the biggest contacts. Every single car is kind of involved in this one as well. Phil McCrack going all the way from the front to the back, and there's still more. Cars are outside of the actual track, guys. There's a green car. Is that Dakota? There's cars outside of the track. Holy moly. Is it possible? Have I ever seen this in a race like this? There's so much carnage. There's still people trying to get there. And it was Dakota who's now out of the pits, guys. And it is Onion who has seemed to gotten himself into P1 from all that chaos. Holy moly, guys. I'm happy. I'm just happy that I'm recording this. Even for afterwards, this is prime stuff right here. Holy moly. Okay, that is insanity. As they get on now, there's definitely a safety car. Dakota's getting out of the pits. I don't know how this works, guys. He got bumped out of the track completely. And now we have our safety car driver who's out. I think not yet, right? It's Dungeon, but he's not yet getting out. He's just waiting at the top for the cars to get through before he gets going on his approach. And looks like all the cars are getting on through very nice and easy. It's like, holy moly, I did not expect that kind of race start. I'm shook at what we just saw right there. That is insane. I mean, that's to be expected with every other kind of lobby in like online racing. But NABS, we usually get a little bit cleaner. But that was a bad one for the NABS, to be honest. I love to see it though. Like, you know, hey, every once in a while, we're going to have something go a little wrong. We got Onion up from P3 to P1. Phil McCrack and Dakota, guys, got taken out so hard. I feel like it was just the biggest pileup I've ever seen. Like, almost ever, guys. And even there, 13 bot found his way up to P5. Behind him, we got the Spider Monkey. Behind them, we got Karja. And then we've got Garfield. We've got Oddish. And then Nadaj and Dakota is just slowly catching up. He's just going on the pace just to catch up. There you go. He's totally allowed to do that just to be able to get there. And let's see, guys. He's for sure gone onto the soft tires. It's going to have to be up to him to find it in this race as the cars come on through. Oh, come on. That was so clean. See all the cars like that? Super clean. Oh, my goodness. Can it be done again? Yes, it can be done again. We just have to get the timing right. Oh, boom. The timing's too right. All right, let's go. On's looking good. Now we're going to get the safety car. He's going to catch the Q right here. He's going to find a way of catching the Q. Spider Monkey has gone into the pits. Spider Monkey has gone into the pits, gotten himself the hard tires. Let's see, guys, if that's going to pay off for him. He's the only driver that's opted for a pit. There is Karja out here who also has the hard tires. From super far away. We got so many positions. There's so many camera angles here. Like, did I even need Cam Tool? I love these static views, guys. I find them so gorgeous. We get to see all the cars just fly on by. See Bot get on through right there. And then all the rest of the grid as well right behind. We got Garfield, Manry, Phil McCrack, Oddish. And then in the back, guys, Nadaj can get Dakota. He's going to be very easy on these tires. Now, what was a last to first for some of the drivers is now going to be a last to first for other drivers because Dakota, who started in P2, now has to go up the entire grid. And not only that, but the drivers who were from the back, so 13 bot, he's in P5 and Rico is in P6, guys. From that position, they got through. That's kind of insane. I guess as we see this, I'm going to go check out from a race replay perspective right here. We're in the replay right now. And let me go watch at the beginning of that race from a more static view as we get through here. And I'm honestly going to see on the onboard of Bot, want to be a bit like, not favoritism, but he got on through from P12 to, there you go. Rico's flying through the start, so he kind of got into the action, but maybe he got a little bit too much action when he got up to the top of the crest here. As then we saw in this moment right here, all 3 cars already flying off on the track, an immense amount of smoke onto the left, and they just get easy on through on the right mostly. It's kind of scraping by. Onion going through. Oh, Manry getting taken out by Bot, completely getting spun out. And Nadash trying to get that revenge, but he's not able to. It was still racing up till this point, so this is fine that he gets the pass there. What an incredible lap 1. I want to take a look at this from another perspective, maybe from not Armin, but maybe Phil McCrack instead. We go up here, we look at Phil McCrack. Oh my gosh, he's already spun up at this point here, but he was our race leader going into it. And we just get a moment at the top of contact between Garfield and Dakota, which ends up sending them off wide. So it ends up being a kind of collected from the front, as you would say. I mean, Phil had nowhere to be. He was on the limit of the track. And unfortunate there, and just a million spins. Dakota doing some acrobatics to jump off the track completely. And wow, let's go back, get back into our race right here and check it out. They've got safety car conditions, but I think it's going to be in this lap as all the racers are pretty close. And yes, it is in this lap. Dungeon's going into the pits, and it's going to be on Onion to see when do they restart this. When do they look for the go? We kind of see Onion. He's at 94, 93. He's holding down the line. He's very steady. That's extremely important when you're looking for a race restart. Now, will he do it after the start? Oh, he's going to wait until after T1. This is very interesting. He can do this, guys. This is super smart of him, I think, actually, to not cause any more carnage and to restart the race from this position. Now he goes off. Yep, gets the exit, and he's off. And the race has restarted from this position right here. We got a few of the drivers in the back. Onion's going to get on through from the top line. There's Onion. And then we got 13 Bot. We got Sammy, Phil McCrack, Dakota, and Monkey on the back lines with his hard tires. Now let's see who's going to be able to get up here and make some battles. There's already some battles going on between Cheese right now. He's locking up a little bit there, and then we had one car go off wide. Maybe he's going to get into the trap to get back up, but I think it's Ricos who's getting back onto the track. Yep, Ricos there. He's going to be able to find his way back up. Now Daniel fending off a battle from Bot right here. He's looking. Bot's on the inside. Now he's on the outside as Daniel's back onto the inside, looking for it, and there's a little bit of contact. Looks like Daniel's gone off, and he spun out right in the wrong place. Oh my goodness, this is too tense. Does everybody know? Is everyone going to dodge him? Mostly, for the most part. And that's Daniel out in the last place from that. I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to look at the penalties after the race. There could be a potential cause of reports. But as we look onto the situation of this race, we've got Onion in P1, followed by Cheese. Holy moly. Where did I put this? Oh, this one right here. Yeah. Holy moly, to say the least. Got a few battles here. Rico's caught back up. 13 Bots falling behind from that. I think I missed something of that happen there. We got Manry Thespedes catching up to Garfield as well. A couple battles. Nadash here with a huge amount of traffic behind him. Just take a look at this. The amount of traffic in this race is huge. As we get a lot of smoke going in. We got the No ABS League, guys. That is what the No ABS League is for. Ooh, a little bit of lag right there. I'm probably lagging, to be honest. That's why I'm not even streaming. Holy moly. Hopefully, hey, we'll get the broadcast up anyways. Oh, Onion got the fastest lap, but it was quickly stolen away by Rico as they get on through. And I think there was a bit of side-by-side action. Cheese and Rico going really at it. And it's kind of almost lagging for me in that. And what the heck? Did they actually make contact? Is that actually a thing? Or is that just a, oh my goodness, no, it looks like they actually made contact, and it's going to get Bot too. As we get through, there's a couple other cars. Garfield's going to be able to get by. Manry Desmond might get by. Phil McCrack. Dakota's getting through. Who else will be able to? Nadash and Spider Monkey also. And oh my goodness, a few of the cars getting on out. Bot as well, trying to get back and get the situation under wraps. Spider Monkey out here on his medium tires. Will it be another safety car? It's potential, guys. I think it might just happen. Let's see here. It looks like Dungeon's gotten out of the pit, so it potentially is, because holy moly, that was... See, amongst everything, the last few weeks didn't have those kind of collisions. So now you can say, like, hey, but the last few weeks didn't have a lot of safety cars. It was so boring. But guys, do you really want... Oh my god, like, I guess that's the action we're looking for, but that was something else. It looked like a little bit of lag. I don't even... man, I can't say, because I was a lagger myself at this point today. That's why I'm doing this broadcast offline. And man, hopefully the recording ends up working out, because if that doesn't, then it's just all like... Boom. If the tree falls in the forest, does anybody really hear it, right? That's the situation that we're in right now. But guys, Onion had this gap that was forming from that crash. Everyone is in second gear. He's allowed to be out in second gear until he catches the safety car queue. I mean, it might not help him that much, so he knows he's going to slow down in some of these corners. I mean, he has to slow down there for the little chicane bit. But let's see, guys. We get on in on the onboard with... Can we do an onboard situation with Garfield? I guess the closest we get to an onboard would be like this if I went into F1. Yeah, we can get an onboard. Look at that. And oh, yeah, that's it, guys. He's decided. He's got off from the medium tires. He's going to say, all right, we're in P2 right now, but in medium tires, is he really going to make it? Manry Thespedes going up into P2. Oddish going by as well. Phil McCrack going through. And it's going to be Garfield into the pits as well as Nadej. No, Nadej not into the pits. Oh, Bot's in the pits. Wait, are they getting drive-thrus? Are they getting penalties like in the race? Is that a thing? I think this is what's going on. They're kind of self-diagnosing a penalty for oh no, this is where the pits are. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. Garfield now in his pit. There you go. Getting the fuel, switching up the tires, and now it's going to be Bot as well. And listen, can they switch out these tires fast? That's the fuel going in, guys. All right, yeah, there you go. Out on the track. Garfield was in first. Garfield is out fast. It's a Ferrari pit stop. Let's go. All right, back out on the track now. Hey, where did Onion get to? Did he decide to pit, or did something happen there? Wait a minute. What? I didn't see him in the pits. Wait a minute. What? We go here. Take a look at Onion. Oh, wait. He did pit. Wait. Oh, he crashed out, going out of the pits. No! What the heck? Invisible walls. Invisible walls. And then from that situation, I think Manreath Cespedes was able to catch on up because, okay, well, he's went for a pit, but he's lost a lot of time on that because of that. Oh, my goodness. Which wall was it? It was right into here somewhere. Wait. I don't want to I don't want to focus too much on this Onion, but I'm just like, was that just an invisible wall here? No, okay, a little bit of a too tight situation, and then okay, there's the invisible wall. That's saying, yeah, at first that's fine. You're kind of like wall riding the situation, and like, yeah, it's against the rule, but that's fine. Like, it, you know, corner was too tight. It's too tight. But god damn, did that slow you up going completely reverse in the pit lane, Onion. That's going to be a tough one. Let's see. Recovery race now. He's only 0.5 back with soft tires, you know, like me. Spider Monkey's out there with the medium tires he pitted for out in the beginning. So let's see. It might pay off, guys. It might not. We might see it. We might not. Hey, anything can happen right here. Anything can happen. Now, Dungeon out for the second time in this race. And listen, the whole grid right now waiting to get on for another start. Rico, 13 bot, Cheese. Looks like they're all in the medium tires, as well as Garfield pitted. He went to soft tires, so that's very interesting. So from some of the drivers who were pitting, they opted to switch off those tires. They're leaving a lot of room now. It's kind of safe. We've got a few of the drivers catching up. Car just getting on in there, and now we look back to the front of the line right here. Manreath Cespedes looking, guys. He's in P1 position, but I'm just going to say we're already 5 laps in, and there's this kind of carnage, this kind of hectic. I don't think this is going to be the last safety car, but hey, I'm not putting out any gambling here. These guys were playing poker before this race, and I don't know if they could have foresaw this hand being dealt to them right now. Let me tell you that much, all right? We have got another lap, it seems, of safety car, okay? Just to make sure that everyone's going to be able to take it easy. We've got our resident safety car driver. It's Dungeon today, looking pretty darn good. It's not easy to hold down that TCR right behind everyone with the Cupra. Looking real good though with the NABS safety car, guys. Look at that. All right, well, it's going to be in this lap, so it does seem like some of the drivers will be heating up their tires and getting them nice and toasty, nice and ready for the race start that's about to happen. We got a few of the drivers here heating up the tires. Some people are just pulling some Kimi Räikkönens there, not really heating up the tires. No issues there, you know. Oh yeah. I was still catching this. I'm still catching this line. We go through. I'm just like gonna click through like that. We'll do it again, guys. We'll do it again. We'll do like this, boom, and I just start clicking through as I get slowly on by. We keep the cars here. I know you see my mouse and everything. I gotta do this off screen too. That'd be so nice. Well, Spider Monkey's way behind here. He's gotta catch up. Spider Monkey's way behind. Okay. Well, our safety car driver has gone off. Oh, it looks like in this lap, guys. Is he gonna catch back up? Oh, he gets back up really quick, but it's gonna be a little... Oh my goodness. That's a good one, guys. That's a good one. All right, let's see here. No problems here. No skill issues there on this bend. Nothing to be had there. And Spider Monkey caught up to the pack now. So it is going to be in this lap. We see some of the drivers are going to be weaving a little bit. They're going to be weaving their tires. They're going to be setting up for for this race restart. And we'll have to find it. Manry Cespedes on the soft tires. Since the beginning of the race, it seems, there's other drivers who have pit, and now they're going to be on fresher tires. So let's see. As he looks to warm his tires up, will this be a good old start, a good old NABS start to send us off on a couple of focused flow laps from all the drivers? Or are we going to see another crazy, crazy restart like we have been seeing in the first 5 laps? As we get on to the 7th lap, the safety car is going out into the pits. It's going to be a reset right here. And all the cars coming through. We got Daniel, Onion, Garfield, Nadaj, and then a couple more. We got Rico, Armin, Spider Monkey in the back lines. And when is Cespedes going to look to get going? He's doing the same thing. Oh, he's gone before. He's gone before the corner, and now there's going to be a fight down in the middle of the corner. The race has restarted here, and a lot of the cars is gone. So it looks like he's got a good jump by jumping before the corner like Onion did before he went after the corner. Now Cespedes has opted to start the race before. Look at this. A nice little gap right there has been already created. All the cars are getting through. Bot, Rico. Now we got Armin and Monkey in the back. Boom. Back to the front here. Cespedes, Oddish. We've got Dakota is looking for a battle right here on Daniel, it seems. And he's got through Daniel. Yep. Well, it's Phil McCrack, wasn't it? I thought it was Daniel for a moment. Maybe I was, yeah. For a moment, it did look like him. All right. Well, Dakota's out P3. Oddish P2. Phil McCrack. Then we've got Sammy right here holding it down. LaLuche right behind Daniel in there. Guys, LaLuche crazy up in the points right here in P6. Be crazy to hold this one down. Let's see if he can do it for this Albert. Oh, it's a spin out by Daniel. Got a little too far off the track. He holds the brakes down. I don't think that's going to stop anyone. And we're going to keep going, guys. Will we get a clean lap in here to start this race off? Oddish is in hot pursuit. But behind him, Dakota's in even hotter pursuit. Oh, my goodness. As Onion made up a few places, LaLuche has fallen back now. Oh no, LaLuche was in P6, down now to P13. And Dakota's looking to make the pass. He's side by side now with Oddish. They're coming down onto the inside. Now Otters on the inside. Dakota's on the outside. They're respecting it a little bit tight, but they're getting through. Some contact from the rear. Going to unsettle Dakota's car, but they're through. And now it's side by side again. Oddish and Dakota. Oddish going to have the inside, but Dakota's being defensive. And Phil McCrack's going to look to make the opening his own. And Oddish is going to have to be... watch out for Phil McCrack. He's on the inside, and now they go side by side through that battle. Phil was making it, and a little bit of contact there into the wall, just ever so slightly. Oops, what is this camera? What is this camera? Then it's going to be Sammy. Uh-oh, and now here is Oddish on the defense again against Phil. He's found his way to keep the podium position in P3, but through the straight, are they going to find it? Going to be Oddish on the inside. Phil McCrack's going to give up the line for that, but he's going to stay hot on pursuit. But guys, remember, the dirty air in this track is not going to be easy to deal with. As we find another driver in the dirty air, Rico has gotten by Garfield, but will Garfield be able to hold on to this? Will Rico be running away from it? He's currently got the fastest lap time, right? He's got the fastest lap time in this setup so far. So if he's going to be able to find it, he's got 2.5 seconds ahead of him. And we got a few more battles in the back line here. We have Armin. This is quite the battle. Will he be able to find it? And I even see a little bit of a battle between Onion here. Onion looking to catch up. He fell behind on the soft tires, though. He's going to be looking to get back into it. No problem there, getting cards on the inside with the grip of the soft tires. Now Garfield's fallen to a 7/10 behind Rico now. He might be able to look to catch up, but the real battle right now is going to be between Manry Cespedes and Dakota, because they're only within 0.5 of a second, giving Dakota the slipstream down on the back straight. And now into the chicane here, the bus stop that we're going to get into. Boom. Are they getting out? Will this be the pace, guys? Remember, this is the older version of the track, right? So there's no big like hairpin chicane right there right now. It's a slightly different layout. But holy moly, Dakota's going to be ever so close here as we get on through. Going up to Eau Rouge. Let's see. He's taking a different line. Flat out on the power. Will he find it now on the straight? He's got the slipstream. He's on the fastest lap. A 144.3, and he's through on Manry Cespedes. He's now ahead, and he will get the inside line for the next quarter. Can he hold it down, though? Will we be able to find it? And it is Dakota getting the first place. So let's see. How many laps will he be able to lead on this one? This will be an interesting situation. Will Cespedes be able to hang on to the podium position? Will Rico be clawing his way back up? Holy moly, we've got Garfield wagging his tail back and forth, finding his way through. He's keeping up with Rico right now, down from 7/10 to 3/10 of time. This is going to be a battle as Rico finds himself close to Sammy. He's getting a bit of dirty air, so this is a battle. A 1, 2, 3 position to get up into P5. But not only that, guys, it's still early on in this race. 9 laps out of 30, so will they be able to push forward and find it? I mean, 9 laps doesn't seem like a lot, but Spa's a pretty big track, right? So at the end of the day, we'll still find it. Let's see Sammy getting out here. Phil McCrack going on a battle right now. I'm going to take a look up here and see between the battle of Rico and Sammy right now, or Phil McCrack and Oddish, sorry. Just saw an O in there, but Oddish been holding on. Onion's starting to catch up. Oh my goodness, and it's going to be Oddish going out a little bit too wide on that one. Will he give up? Yeah, he's kind of given up that position, but in the end, Phil McCrack, that pressure was a little bit too much to handle. And now let's take a look if that's going to be the same case for Sammy right here with Garfield. We've got a sandwich situation, and he's heavy on the braking, locking up right there. Dakota, guys, he's trying to get on through a 143.8. He's trying to get through there. Will he be able to find a substantial lead in this race? And listen, his championship contender right here, Rico, guys, our championship leader currently right now in the points for the NABS up until round 5, but round 6 could turn those tables right around as we find Rico is struggling in the traffic and Dakota is out here trying to set and maintain an interval, a gap out front of the pack. Let's see if he can find it. There's a few battles right here. Daniel getting back on the track. He had a fast qualifying. He was up in, I think, P5, right? Or P5 to P7. So definitely, if he's falling behind, if he can get some fresh tires, get some pace, get some clean air, he'll be looking for it, guys. Can he get the top 10? Speaking of top 10, we look at this situation right here. We have Onion having a battle with Armin. Only 1/10 of time. They are back to back. Will they be able to find it? Onion going a little bit wide, but that's not going to matter. And it's the dirty air that's going to be hurting here. As also Cheese is looking to get in on this kind of action, right? It's like, who's going to be able to find it? This whole stream, guys, if you just close your eyes, all you hear is meow, meow, meow. Like, is that funny? Like, let's just F1 for you right there. As Dakota, guys, 5 seconds ahead of Phil McCracken. It seems like Manry Cespedes might have made a little bit of an error there, a little bit of a mistake, and he's found himself behind. So now Dakota, guys, a 5-second lead as Rico looks to send it on the inside. It was Sammy giving that space to be able to make the move, though, because I think that was the moment. You know, he had the door open a little bit. Rico walked right in, and at that moment, if you're Sammy, if you keep going there, that's going to be an incident for sure. So coming in as a reserve driver, he's very clean, though. Going to be real about that, and he's still in the points now. Garfield has been able to get through as well, because once it's like, I've seen it in karting, I've seen it in real life. You know, every time when one car gets by, and it's happened to me a bunch of times on the Mazda MX-5, those things happen, and it's, whoa, a big connection issue for Garfield today. It seems like it was him who maybe caused the second safety car, and for a second it looked like there was going to be a little bit of weirdness going on right there, but not quite. As guys, we get on into Oddish right here, who's fallen back from P3, but is still on the pace. And looking to actually take that position back, maybe from Manry Cespedes, with a 0.5 gap right between them. It could be a potential podium for Oddish right here, but we are going to see as they get on through. Puhol flying through. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and all I hear is as then we got Rico coming through in that same spot. That's how kind of like we're a little bit split up, but there's still a couple of the cars here, and then we got Bog getting on through, so there is a bit there. We got Onion getting on through there, and then Cheese. That's where the gap's starting to get a little bigger right there. And then some of the cars in the back lines looking to catch back up to get that P10, guys, if they're able to get there. It's not over yet. It's never over, but let's get on board with our race leader right now, Dakota, who's been flying fast as he gets on through to start lap 11 with a bang. Gets through the hairpin, and he's off to Eau Rouge. Let's see how he gets in on this lap. We're going to kind of watch the onboard and see what's going on as far as we can. Boom, flat out on the power in 7th gear. No problem for these cars with that amounts of downforce. Not a problem at all, at all. And Oddish, guys, he's looking to get a little bit of a slipstream for Manry Thespades. He's up top of the crest of Eau Rouge, and now he's flying on through. Kemmel straight. Can he find it? Yeah, the slipstream was huge, guys. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now he's on the inside as well, finding his way back into P3. Oddish has found it. Manry Thespades is going a little bit wide. Oh, no. He's going to be able to get back on the track straight, but will it be Garfield and Rico who are in a battle are going to find the stranded Spaniard? No, he's back out on the track, but he's fallen a couple places down up to P6 and even getting Sammy up forward to P6 right there. Damn, it seems that once you guys see, like, it's that thing. Once you guys lose the momentum for that moment, it's so hard to catch that momentum back up, especially on a part of the track that, you know, people are getting through quite quick. They're pretty mid-speed, high corners, especially on a car with this much downforce. There's always that chance. Oh, guys, did this happen again? Did we, wait, did Dakota... Did something happen here? This does look like the situation. It does look like Phil McCrack is out at the front. Everything looks kind of as it should be, but what happened to Dakota, guys? I was on board with his lap just before, so I'm a little bit shocked as we get into a replay right here. Get on board with Dakota and go see what it was from this lap here. He's still P1 there. Oh, I see. Oh, he spun it right here a little bit too much. Oh, no. Was that from dirty air or from just, oh, getting on in? Wow, if we kept on board with him, we would have been able to catch that moment, I guess. As he gets onto the power and just too much of oversteer, and the car is not holding it down. My goodness, and that is what's going to change up the course of this race, guys. And what's happened here? Is Dungeon out? Was there another contact? Was there another collision that I haven't gotten to? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like everything's as normal. But Dakota's gone and gone into the pits. Maybe it was those tires that were not doing it for him. Oddish gets out. Manry Thespades gets in. It's about the time for some of those early runners to start switching gears and seeing what's going on right now. Is crazy because some people who pitted earlier, right? Like Onion pitted earlier, now finds himself soft tires P6 right here, and he's still pushing. He's actually keeping up with Bots here, and within 1 second, but they got a mismatch of tires. But still, let's see. Bot's been moving his way up in P5 right now. Rico also, from the two drivers who started out in the back of the pack, have been finding their way up. But we had a few drivers like Manry Thespades and Oddish who were in this mix up top here, but now had to pit because they were the drivers that didn't pit when the safety cars were there, so they restarted fresh off that. Let's see now. They get back with fresh tires. They're still within a top 10. Thespades is actually in 12th now. But a few of the drivers there are going to be looking at it now in this situation where they could be behind, but they're not out. And no one is out of this race, and anything can truly happen in terms of a safety car, in terms of, listen, someone crashing. Now, Onion, okay, I thought Onion had pitted. That's why I was watching this lap. I wanted to know, was he going to pit? And yes, he goes into the pits. He's finding himself. Now, it's so crazy that, like, I'm here. I'm all the way here, and he has to go all the way around. So many pit boxes for this track. It's crazy, but I'm glad all the actual cars are on the main straight right there, which is very important. The old layout. Now let's get on in our race leader here, guys. Phil McCrack has been able to find it, and he's even looking towards some back markers. Laluge, guys, has fallen behind. He goes up to P6 at one point, and now P16. That's a plus 10 right there, but hey, Laluge is being clean, classy, and letting Phil go as soon as he gets on by. No time lost for Phil. He's going to be able to get his lead even further right here. 8 seconds ahead, guys. He's on the medium tires. We got Garfield out here on the soft tires. He pitted around the same time as Bot, guys, so that's going to be interesting to see. Bot's already gone from soft to now mediums. He can go back to softs eventually and get a very good last stint. So being in P5, he can still look for a podium. He's only... let's say 1 second behind and then 3 more there. So 5 seconds behind on the podium, and he's going to have difference of compound. I definitely think that could be a plausible finish for Bot, and maybe even get on an interview later. But let's see here. I don't even know who our driver of the day would be or anything like that. I just feel like I'm streaming this the same way. I just don't have to look at chat. It's kind of funny. I'd love to interact with chat during the race, though. It's kind of more involved just having to do this. Now I missed to drink some water, guys. Oh, my God. All right, guys. Garfield is in the pits. Okay, so Sammy up to P3 now. 13 bot up to P4, and he's pushing. He's pushing Sammy. Let's see if he'll be able to find it. Onion, guys, from his pit stop, went on to 11th now. He's only 1 second behind Oddish to get back into the points. Will he be able to get there? Got Dakota trying to claw his way back up with his teammate. Cheese up there with the Catamarans. They're both on the medium tires. Dakota's got the fastest lap of the grid, but listen, he's gonna have to find it right here to get back up in this recovery race. And now Garfield is getting out of the pits. It seems like, oh no, did he miss his pit window? He was going a bit of reverse. A bit of forward, a bit of back, a bit of this and that, and now Armin, guys, has got through. And will Cheese and Dakota also be able to get through? It does seem like that because they're coming full speed ahead. Garfield is now moving. He's on the move, but it's Dakota. The two Catamarans flying through. Garfield's not going to be able to catch up to that. Unfortunately, it looks like a pit stop error for the Lotus team. Uh-oh, Sammy was dangerously close to bot on that battle, and it seems like something's happened there. There's not many, nothing happening here, so I'm going to go take a look at what I missed. Getting better at the replays right here. Sammy was right in front, and oh, he just caught a little bit of that oversteer. He got that curb, guys. He caught the curb just for that second, and it's going to be bot up into P3 already. I didn't think it was going to be nearly at this early on, but listen, he's done well for himself, and now it's him up to P3. Let's see if he can hold it down and even maybe find his way back up. 6 seconds between him and Rico. And Phil McCrack, guys, is in the pits. No, he's not. Wait, is he? Yes. Yes, 100%. He's in the pits, so it's Rico by now. Oh, my goodness. As Phil going into the pits for his medium tires. Rico's getting out into a P1 position. And Bot as well now, passing Phil McCrack to get into a P2 position. And it's going to be Sammy, if he's not hitting the wall right here, going to be getting through. Goodness, there's no damage. Thank goodness. That would be tragic if there was some damage there. I swear. Guys, Phil's getting out. Will Spider Monkey be able to catch? Yes, it's Spider Monkey up to P4. And Phil is now getting out of the pits. And it's Armin who's found his way, but I don't think it'll be Armin getting through. So Phil gone from P1. He was trying to extend that lead now into P5, but it looks like, guys, he has gone for the hard tires. A very interesting strategy. If there's no safety cars, this is probably the best strategy that you could have. So let's see if it pays off for him. It's going to be very interesting. We don't have many cars out on the track now who are going to be in a battling position, except we have got here Onion and Oddish. As he sends Onion off into the wall, and he's completely out. He's stuck on the track, and now as Garfield gets through, will anyone be able to add on to this chaos? I don't know, guys. Is that going to be safety car worthy? A 2-car collision, and Onion's going to be trying to get back out. They both were in a points position, and now Onion having to claw his way back up 3 seconds behind Garfield, and Manry Cespedes as well on his tail. Maybe not a position he wanted to be in, but a position he's in now, guys. And listen, this is what we're looking at here. A 10-second lead for Rico as we get in. Watching this 17th lap getting underway. As it starts right out here. Those tires are lighting up. But a 10-second gap ahead of Bot. Let's get a look at our race leader. Flat out on the power right here. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, okay. Just keeps popping up because it's P1. I see. 4th gear down into 3rd, maybe. Not even stays in 4th gear. Holds it down. Guys, this is where we get to learn a little bit of the lines. But I haven't even tried this old layout. Usually that's in like 2nd gear, I feel. But hey, 3rd gear is the one for him. Without going into the lower gears, keeping the revs high in 3rd gear, as well as keeping the downforce there as he gets into Puhan very flat out in 6th gear, going 300 kilometers per hour. Now he's down into 4th, swinging the weight of the car from one end to the other. As it's looking so good. This corner's a little bit tighter than you would think right here, and there's no room for error on the wall. as well as a sand trap to hold you down, and into the back straight. Rico goes to complete a lap around Spa, on board with our leader right now, who's gained 1 more second from this lap, guys, so far. If you've seen that, he's gone from a 10-second gap up to an 11-second gap. Now here in the bus stop, there's no chicane layout right here. It's more of a bus stop situation. I think that's a lot better for these cars, 100% leading to some better racing. But it is still tricky. But heck, that the new layout I think wouldn't be as fun. And heck, what a good lap from Rico. We don't watch any skill issue here. Boom, getting super close to the wall, but not quite. I was like, are we gonna find it? Is it gonna be the jinx of watching the car ahead? We almost did that to Dakota. Well, let's see here, guys. Who is gonna be able to keep up the pace for the rest of the race? We've got 12 laps to go right here, and 13 bot has moved up. Okay. I thought there was a little bit of movement there on the grid, but no, it seems like it's the same as normal. 11 seconds is between first and second place, and we also have Monkey 8 seconds behind there, so there's a bit of a gap from the top few cars. As you can see, I mean, on the right top corner of my screen, I'm looking here, you know, 1, and then there's 2, 3, 4, behind there, 5 and 6 are kind of closest. A 9 and 8 battle, maybe? Is that what I'm seeing right here? This is kind of like the closest thing right now, a 2-second gap, and then a couple of the battles up in the back here with some fast drivers. Onion leading the pack, has found his way back to points position right here, but he's got a few fast drivers, so Garfield being one of them, and Manry Thespedes as well are looking to catch up, and they all want some points at least. Ooh, it's a little bit of lockup from Manry. And I don't know if he's going to be able to get out onto the power smooth enough on this exit, but is going to be, guys. I think Garfield looking for this. He's going to be able to get a slipstream. 0.8 seconds. You guys think that's enough? Y'all think that's enough? And I'm saying, like, you guys, like, I might have a live chat, but I'm just theoretically, rhetorically, yeah, there you go. Well, he's got 0.5 now, but it's not going to put him into a slipstream good enough to get by on the straight just yet. He's going to have to keep pushing on right here. Pushing on, trucking along. And it is the most interesting thing to see, guys, because I think this race could be decided off of strategy. 13 bot is gonna pit for soft tires. Rico is probably gonna also pit for soft tires. Monke, I'm guessing as well. But the one driver who won't need to, and I think Sammy's going into the pits now. Yeah. So Sammy definitely needed to pit. And what? He's hit an invisible wall! Uh-oh. That's definitely going to be tough for his race. And he's flipped the car nearly. Holy moly. We're catching these moments, guys. I don't know how we're doing it. It's like a magnet of vision. Like somehow it's like we click on their driver, we click on the car, and that immediately happens. As guys, Phil getting through in P4 and now looking to get back up through Sammy. Both of them are through Sammy. And he's got one of the worst pit boxes. No, he has got one of the worst pit boxes as NABS reserve driver getting out there. He's like near the wall. Thank goodness he's not like right next to me. And there's a driver who's crashed out on the track. Who is this? I think it's one of the... Oh goodness me. I couldn't even find who it was. I think it was was it Daniel in the end? Or it was one of the reserve drivers that I saw. Man, Sammy, longest pit stop known to mankind right there. And Cheese is in the pits as well, guys. This is the one I want to see. Can Phil McCrack 10 seconds back plus 20 seconds plus another 13. So Rico has time to do a pit before Phil actually shows up. I don't think P1 is in the books, but these pit stops are really long, guys. So as some of the drivers are looking to get on their soft tires for the last stint of the race, for the last 11 laps potentially, and that's stretching it on soft tires on a track like this, right? We got Daniel through on the medium tires, but she's going to be definitely trying to catch up to him on the softs. But let's see, guys. This is super interesting. Rico's been able to create such a gap. Such an incredible gap right here. And it looks like from the gap, like car to car hasn't changed too much. And Phil's on hard tires, so for sure he's going to be a little bit slower. But incredible to see an 18-second gap from Rico. And he's looking for some back markers, right? This is P13, so we got Cheese right in front of him who just came out on the soft tires. Goes on the old mediums. He's going to get a little bit of that dirty air potentially. Tough moments, guys. Oh, Monkey has gotten himself into the pits now, so he was in a P3 position for a while, but it's Phil McCrack with the hard tires, guys. He's not going to be pitting for the rest of the race. I'm fairly certain of this. and he's just going to be looking for it. With such long pit stop times, this is maybe such a good strategy. He's got himself back up into the podium. Spider Monkey now fueling up, getting the juice he needs. The Indian racing community getting all that fuel, switching up the tires, and it's going to be Oddish potentially getting by as he's getting quick onto the hairpin on the straight, going up to Eau Rouge. Spider Monkey's out. Will it be enough to get through that gap? I don't think so. Oddish is coming through at 300 kilometers per hour, and Spider Monkey's still on the pit limiter, so it's not going to be it. Monkey's going to be getting out, and Onion is getting out ahead of this. And let's see, guys. Super interesting. Monkey's actually got back out onto the medium tires, so I guess he's going for these last 10 laps. Soft tires might be a little bit too dicey to go with, right? And hey, we've got 30 seconds, guys. I actually think a pit stop does take about 30 seconds. So Phil McCrack could be looking for a P1 position. It will just be up to Rico to get that pace back on the soft tires when he goes for the pit, when he does decide to do that. Be very interesting when that does happen. And guys, like I said, I forgot who came out of the pits first, but it was Monkey's coming out with fresh tires. Maybe they're a little bit cold. He was behind Onion, right? And now 2 cars have gone by Monkey, so maybe something happened right there. I'm not exactly sure. And guys, it is going to be it. Let's see now. Bot getting in. I think this is the best time to pit. The soft tires are going to be great for 9 laps. It's a very long circuit, so 9 laps for soft tires is going to be about it. So he's within his pit window, but it's Phil McCrack finding it, guys. Lelouch is in the pits as well, and Phil McCrack getting through. He's P3, but he's looking for this now, and he's now into P2 position from this. Guys, will this strategy work out for him? It's we'll have to see. We'll have to find out. Dakota, guys, is not even in this race anymore. Am I wrong about that? Or is he in this race? Holy moly, guys. Am I wrong about that? I am so wrong because he's into P3. I haven't gone on board with Dakota in a minute, and I was like, wait a minute, was he out from this? But no way. He's P2 in the championship right now. We can't drop this, and he's found himself back in a P3 position. But I still think he has to pit. I don't think these medium tires will last him, and he's got Bot creeping up behind on the fresh soft tires, looking to get in on it. But guys, this is going to be super interesting. I think Rico's tires is going to start falling off, and if he is going to look for a pit, it would be right about now. Will he look for it? And yes, he is going into the pits. So that is going to be Rico into the pits. And will it be a 35-second pit stop? I think these pit stops are really, really long. Let's see how fast Phil McCrack can get up here. Will he be able to find it? He's speeding up here up to 300 kilometers per hour. But look how far back he is compared to Rico's in the pits. Oh my goodness. We're going to get the side-by-side, guys. Rico getting in. He's still trying to get to his pit box. Phil McCrack dead on the attack, guys. But listen, even if he gets a gap to Rico right now, even if he gets ahead, he's on hard tires for the end of the race. Not as much grip as fresh softs, I would say. As Rico's finding his pit box, he has to have had the last pit box right here, and he's getting fueled up. And Phil McCrack's getting through here. It is going to be so close to see. I think Phil's got this one. I think he has got this one indeed, as Rico's getting back out. Oh my goodness. No, it's Rico. So it looks like a 30-second, sub-30-second pit stop from Rico, and he's out onto the track. 300 kilometers per hour, almost 300 kilometers per hour, so Phil might be able to catch up a little bit, but like I said, guys, I was thinking maybe Phil was going to look for the P1 right here off that, and if he was, it was going to be hard to hold off a fresh soft tires, but in this case, guys, I think Rico's going to try and run away with it with these fresh softies. And Bot's also catching up. He's got 1 extra second that he's been able to make up from Dakota's time right here. Dakota's still probably looking to pit, however. So we'll see if he ends up pitting in the next lap or if these mediums are just going to go into the end of the race with him. Because, yeah, guys, he was punted out of this circuit and has been clawing his way back. He's got an alternate strategy. He might have just set himself up for a one-stopper going from, I think he was at the beginning. He was on the soft tires, right? Phil McCrack was on mediums, and Dakota was in second on soft. So he could have gone soft, medium, and then gone on to another mediums. And let's see if it's going to get him to the end of the race. He's got 7 seconds to Phil McCrack, but Bot has been slowly and steadily catching up, guys. All right, I'm done with the onboards. We get back into it. Manry Thespades looking to attack Spider Monkey and get up into P7 potentially. A couple of battles going on there. Seems like Onion has found his way up into P6. Monkey's got his way into P9. Pretty interesting there as Bot is getting into within 1 second. Let's go down this real quick. Yeah, Phil McCrack's up in... wait a minute. Wait a minute. Up into P1. Holy moly. Wait a second here. Let's just get a quick little instant replay. I'm sure this won't be too much action on the straight. Oh, I think there will be action on the straight, actually. I think there will be action on the straight. Is it yellow flags? Is the drivers going out? Okay, I'll watch this a little bit more, and then we'll have to see. They're within 0.7. He's on the soft tires. 0.6. Let's see if this is going to be it. 0.7, 0.7, 0.6. If it goes to 0.5 right now, I know that the toe is going to be extremely strong. Oh, it's not strong enough by the time they reach the end there. Now, the one thing I don't want to do is go watch a replay and then get caught by watching that replay, because I think the pass is going to be happening here. Phil's going to try and hold back Rico, which could even open up a little bit more to the other drivers behind them, as Rico's losing his rear a little bit in the dirty air, but still holding it down, guys. He's in the soft tires, so he's a lot more grip probably, but hey, the hard tires are meant to go for a long stint, so they're not going to degrade. They're going to stay alive. And here, guys, through these corners, we got Bot, Empujant. Will he be able to? He's got all that dirty air. He's kind of having to lift just a little bit more, I think, than he usually does. And he's fighting Dakota. He's got on the inside line right there. Now he's going to claim the outside for this next corner. Dakota's holding it down. They're neck and neck, as we also see a similar kind of neck and neck battle happening up ahead here. Our two 1 and 2 contenders, Rico and Phil McCrack, getting on through. What a battle right here. Rico's gotten up into P1. And it won't be a battle, not into this corner. Phil's going to have to just hold down onto the pace. And the next battle that we're watching right here is Bot and Dakota as they get on down. Bot has found his way past Dakota and into this lap 24 coming up. We're going to see a new change of leadership. So Rico's going to be our lap leader for this one here. And listen, Phil McCrack still on the hard tires, 6 seconds up. Bot 6 seconds back from that on the soft tires, and Dakota's looking to push, but Dakota, I think, is on the old medium tires. Now, I think it's in his best interest not to pit, as he's 27 seconds ahead, which would put him back a position. So will he be able to find it here? He's actually in a very good slipstream, so if he can keep this slipstream up, he can definitely keep it, but it's going to be very hard. Bot's on the fresh soft tires. It'll be interesting to see if they can both catch up to Phil McCrack, potentially. That'll be a podium for them if they can actually do that. But Phil on the hard tires, they're meant for these kinds of extended stints. He got on these tires, guys, around lap 15, and it is now lap 24 as they get on in for the last 6 laps to go. We'll have to see if Phil McCrack was able to hold on to it. Let's go. Oddish is in the pits, guys. Okay, I didn't think that we had anybody pitting, but maybe he's going to try and be cheeky and take away some of the fastest laps right there, as Cheese is looking to push Sammy right here in the battle for P11. Oddish in the pits. Will he be able to get out before this battle happens? It seems like they're gonna get another contender in this little happening. As Oddish getting out onto the track. No, it seems like he's got on fresh out with brand new soft tires. Like who would put hard tires or medium tires with 6 laps to go, huh? It just seems like it's tough for his strategy, right? Because he was one of the drivers, right? When we're talking about Oddish here, he was one of the drivers that stayed out for the second safety car. He was still out on the track, I think, on his tires from the beginning. He was in P2 in that position. But then when you have to, have this alternate strategy, it's very difficult to keep up. And guys, let's get on in, guys. Rico, the fastest lap, 143.5. What a flyer. What a flyer indeed. He's looking to cement his lead up here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bot's not too far off these lap times, because he is also looking to catch back up with 5 laps left. Will Phil McCrack be able to hold on to this? There's for sure going to be a battle, guys. We have 3 different compounds of tires to a battle of P2. We have mediums, we have softs, and we have hard tires for a P2, P3 battle. I think definitely the softs looking the best in this scenario. Bot did very well with his strategy to get out. He was 9 laps to go. He pitted for softs in lap 21. So it's all up to basically keeping consistent and doing what the tires can do. He's already found he was at a 6 or 7 second gap. He's up to a 2.4 second gap within I think 4 laps. So within another 4 laps, if you can find that kind of consistency, it is definitely looking like a fight for it. And Phil McCrack's on the hard tires he's kind of falling it back from Rico, who's putting out this amazing kind of pace. of 143, guys. Now, will it be another 143 as we get on in for a little bit of an onboard here? We've got 5 seconds ahead, getting onto those curbs. The F1 cars don't love the curbs, but hey, he's handling them with grace, with absolute grace. As he gets on through the new start and into the start-finish line to get us going on lap 26. Not many races to go. Seems like we have a yellow flag out on the track. I'm not sure what that's from, but there's definitely something going on here with Onion, Garfield. They've got a little bit of a battle on their hands, so let's see. Let's get on in. Let's get involved. Only a 6-second gap. Onion's found himself into P5. Oddish had to pit before, so that is what it is. But Oddish still there within reason. Huge, heavy onto the brakes. Now off onto the power. Guys, this is the place to watch right now. Let's get on in on how Bot is gonna deal with this dirty air. He's got 4 laps to maybe pull this move off. The soft tires should be in a good state for the rest of these laps, and Phil McCrack's hard tires are definitely going to be a little bit slippy slidey, but they're hard tires, so they're gonna stay consistent. I think that's really the thing, is that from the start of the stint to the end of the stint, you're going to have less grip at the beginning than a medium or soft, but gradually, I think that they would maintain some levels of grip, but it just looks like the opposite case right here, guys, as within just one corner on these bends, Bod's able to find way more grip, and you see how much power he's getting out. He's got that oversteer, and will he be able to catch Phil McCrack up here? He's got the slipstream. You see those little wind off the end of the spoiler, and he's gotten through as fast as he could right here, 315. He's got Phil McCrack on his back left side now, into the braking, and he can't let it happen. Phil's on the hard tires, and he gets off completely. He's trying to get back out onto the track here. Where's Dakota going to lie? Where's Dakota going to get to? He fell behind a little bit, too. These tires are very hard to keep up for Dakota as well, I think. He wasn't supposed to be out this long on these tires. And we got Daniel in the pits, seemingly... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's, like, a bit further back. It looked like that was going to mess up the guy for a second, but not really. Not at all. As we get on through. Look, this is a very... these are very interesting ones. I didn't see these ones. TV race a lot. Some of these TV race lots. I was on a couple of them. I love this one. This view right here, to be able to see all the cars out on the straight. That is a beauty one. Seeing the cars halfway through on different laps. 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, and 4 quite close. The rest of the pack quite far behind. So much so that the points leader, guys, Rico, is about to show up to the first points getter, who's Cheese right now. So what a race for Rico, putting out this kind of pace off that. That is incredible. Let's get the yellow flag off the top there. Phil McCrack able to be out here. This would have been nice to stream, guys. Oh man, I'm really sad about that. I'm gonna have to somehow stream it a bit later, but unlucky, unfortunate. Still, let's focus in on this race and see how the drivers are going to get on. It seems like a Rico in P1 here decisively, if he's able to get through Cheese. Very easy, right on by there. The back marker, not going to be a problem for him. But Cheese still in P10, so still a respectable spot to be in. Gets points right home for Catamaran, and Catamaran as well. Dakota here out in P4. Let's see if Onion catches up a little bit in this Delta, because I'm thinking Dakota might be struggling at the end here with these tires. I'm thinking Dakota might be struggling a little bit. But to find the pace that he's got from the back of the grid to the front, and Kai's Rico getting in fast lap after fast lap as he's getting in, I think, you know, he's done well in terms of his race strategy. He's on low fuel right now. Not overfueled, very quick. You know, just consistency. That's what we're looking for in our NABS champion right now. And he's the current champion in the points. So if he can look for a win right here, he's going to be extending his championship point lead even further. And we're going to have to just see what happens from that, because it has been domination. Rico Nation in the nation right here. And every time, you know, it's just a cool, calm, collected driver. Takes it easy, knows these cars are a little erratic. He knows that they're a little all over the place, but he still maintains composure throughout, you know. Still finding the pace. Incredible to see. We do not have much other battles here as we go on through. We have 3 laps to go. Just 3. Can't believe it. We're on the last third right here. Dakota within 2 seconds of Phil. It'd be interesting to see if Dakota can make it onto the podium in this kind of situation, or if Phil's going to hold on to it. I would really hope that Phil can actually have a good name for the hard tire compound. You know, like the hard tires get such a bad rap because you know they're the slowest ones. They have the least amount of grip off the pits, right? But with the amount of consistency he's been able to find, it's there. It's there for him. Oh no! Some team orders right here. Taking out 2 in the last lap. It's Cheese getting out with Phil. Oh no. I didn't see this. I didn't see this. He's going to be spinning out there too. No freaking way. Was there some kind of team orders? And yes, okay guys, this is it. Dakota letting Phil McCrack by because he knows that was a weird situation. That was just like, I think that was just understeer a little bit. I don't know. A little bit of an unfortunate situation, but Dakota would have to give back a lot more time for this to be an actual realistic battle, but this is as far as they go, it seems, for the two drivers. Phil McCrack, Dakota now going side by side here. Who will find the inside line? I don't think it's going to be too much craziness as they get in a little bit of contact right there. Phil's have to go back. He gets on through on the safety part of the track, and Dakota's on through a little bit of contact. So, guys, it seems like Phil McCrack has got a little bit of a vendetta going on with the Catamaran team. It seems like there's a little bit of I don't even know the word for it at this point. It's a bit of a fiasco. A little bit of a Catamaran gate. A little bit of the team orders came through. Then Dakota let him by, but it wasn't enough. And Phil McCrack, guys, from a P3 position, you might have been able to hold on for another 2 laps. Is going to be in P4 right here. And Dakota going to take that P3. And listen, if Phil can catch back up, if Dakota makes any mistake, we'll have to see it there. But holy moly. And now we have a few other cars here. Daniel getting up into P10. Cheese falling behind from that. I'm not sure how that happened, but oh, Cheese on some tires right there. You can tell he gets straight out on the power and he slips up right away, guys. Rico, 142.995. He cannot be stopped, guys, and he's in his final lap of the race. Yes. Okay, final lap of the race. Let's see how he's gone on for it. Let's get on board with our champion, Chip leader right now. I was going to say champion, but he's not declared the champion yet of Season 2, guys. Not just yet. He's got to win it first. Oh, my goodness. Look at that guy. Just because you're in first place doesn't mean you can't oversteer, guys. These people are on the limit. These cars are on the limit, okay? Every single time. And it's incredible. Even Rico pitted at lap 22 for the soft tires, and it was barely enough. Holy moly. I can't believe that. At least this is going to be a recorded VOD. I'm going to be able to upload this to YouTube like right away. Right away. And y'all will be able to check this out. Oh, again, guys, on this last lap. Will he be able to find it? That is just crazy. Whoops. Not too many other battles happening right here. So we're just gonna get on in, guys, with our race leader, Rico, who's done it again. He started from P last, and he's found his way up into the top 10, guys. From the top 10 to the top 1. Like, from the first 2 laps, he got on in. And now, when I said top 10, I meant top 1, right? You know what I mean. Oh, man. This is kind of funny. All right, let's go. Let's see. Will this work? Oh, spitting out on the last lap. Will someone be able to catch up? Dakota maybe. Bud has spun out with the soft tires. Man, the soft tires weren't enough, and it's Phil McCrack. And Dakota in P2 and P3. And Phil McCrack's trying to find it, but can he find it? Guys, Rico's gone through. Oh, my goodness. That had to have been it, right? That was the final lap, correct? Wait a minute. It seems like they're all going for it. Am I wrong? I think the final lap was 1 lap too early. I think it was 1 lap too early for me. It looked like final lap for 2 laps. Oh, no. There you go. There you go. He was just seeing how far he can get. GG's, guys. Holy moly. We got Phil A 13 bot. Y'all confusing me with that. Holy moly. Then Dakota, Phil McCrack. Garfield's getting on through. Then we got Onion in P8, it seems like. Spider Monkeys holding down in P9. The whole list is off. We got Otis, Cheese Guys. No, spinning out in the last quarter. Will Lelouch find him? And guys, Dungeon, our safety car driver, being very, very, very unsafe right there. Extremely unsafe. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Now get a picture of the winners, and that's calling it a freaking day. That's what I'm talking about, man. Holy moly. We saw it all. We saw it all right here, guys. Oh my gosh. Cars are flipping. People are flying. Listen, there was insane amounts of pace today at Spa. Not gonna lie. A crazy race. For all the collisions and all the different strategies that went down, that was super wild. And now let me get into Discord and tell them, guys, that we're gonna get some drivers out here. Getting onto Discord again. All right, we're getting in, and I'm gonna jump into the NABS. Yo, guys, good race.
This is gonna be demon time for you.
Demon time to get unleashed.
I'm going on my fucking. I'm going on my evil arc like a fucking. You saw me last season, and now this season.
All right, guys. Now, who was in third? Is it? I think it was Phil McCrack, right? I'm gonna get Phil in here, and then we'll gauge it from there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Phil, hold on. I'm bringing you in here. Were you P3? Am I wrong? Were you P2?
I finished P3.
P3. Okay, perfect. This is great. Y'all didn't know, but like we didn't broadcast this live, but hey, we're still recording it actually because my internet fluctuated. So hey, dude, what a crazy race. You started out P1, had an insane collision off the front of the race that was not your fault. You still recovered, got back. You had a hard tire stint for 15 laps and you found yourself in P3. How you feeling, Phil?
Well, I'm feeling quite good. The tires, though, the experience, it wasn't quite what I was practicing for, but it was great.
Yeah, the tire, like the hard tires, you mean? Like going that extended stint when you just like, you went for it? You did the hard tires proud. You got podium for hard tires. This is the first time in NABS Season 2. It's crazy.
I'm more happy because I got points for McLaren with a Kimmy car.
Yeah, true. You've been a NABS free driver, but now points for McLaren. Congratulations. Very good. Yeah, I hope to see you again there. Let's go. I just thought there was something on Discord there, but cool. I'll send you back into the paddock. Congratulations on the P3, Phil.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Let's go. We're gonna get Dakota in here. Oh, I forgot to put the different like second and third place and whatnot. And anyways, we'll get this up here. Yo, Dakota. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, we didn't live stream it, but we do have a VOD that's going to be going up for this race. Incredible race for you. The only driver who can say that they went outside of the track, got back in, and still finished on the podium. Okay, congrats on that one.
Flying, man. I went flying. I still have to recover from the flying.
Yeah, seriously. So you started out on the back, and then on the second safety car, you found a little bit more space, but it was really that last medium tire stint that really went for you. How was the car feeling at Spa today?
It felt good until everyone had the problem with the softs on the, I think after 9 laps they hit the
So yeah,
that's what happened to me on the first stint. I spin, I lost like 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, we did notice that. Yeah, we caught that one. Sorry about that. But yeah, like amazing recovery, and that's not wrong. The soft tires, I saw Bot struggling for it at the end. He was in P2, just got off the podium for that, as well as Rico was like slipping and sliding even there. 9 laps was a little too much to ask for those softs this lap, but hey, you went what, soft medium to medium then? That was the strategy?
Well, in the end it was still soft medium. I only did one soft.
No way. So that's why at the end you were on the limit. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Well, hey, congrats on the P2. It's good for your championship points. You're in second in the championship right now, so keeping close with the top contender. And congrats on that one, Dakota. Well done.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers. All right, and we'll get our last one in for this race. Going first place right here. Boom, boom, and get Rico in. Yo, Rico. Another P1 for you. Congrats. All right, so tell me, how was it going? You started out last, got through all the chaos in the second safety car. You started out, what, P4, P5? Like, what was that race for you? It looked wild.
Yeah, the second safety car I think started because of me, because I was flying in the air and flipping everywhere.
Yep.
So,
I think, I don't know, was it lag? Was there a little bit of lag in between at that moment? It looked like
yeah,
Garfield was lagging.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Steve's screen, I was already ahead of him.
Interesting. Oh, on my screen, if you guys watch the replay back, it's kind of funny because then you did go flying and flipping, but yeah, it was just like cars glitched into each other, so maybe netcode. But hey, you made it back, recovered from it, looked great. I hear the soft tires weren't the funnest. How were the soft tires in that last stint? Because I even saw you getting a bit of oversteer on the second to last and last lap.
They were good up until the last lap.
Right, yeah, I could tell.
7 laps of those 8 I did on them were great. I was improving every lap. And then last lap came and I was oversteering everywhere and then spun on the last corner, on the last lap.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and you still end up having enough time to like catch up.
Yeah, like
That's
4 seconds of it still.
Yeah. Bot had the same thing. He was in P2 actually, but he pitted 1 lap ahead of you, so he spun out 1 lap ahead of you in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, so unfortunate for you. But hey, congrats for the P1. You're our championship leader right now, looking to pad your championship even more as we get on to the next few rounds. How are you looking to maintain your lead, keep starting in the backpack, make a challenge for yourself? Has it been fun that way? Yeah? Awesome. Well, hey, it's always good to have your P1.
Back, so
yeah. It's a battle. I saw you guys from the start. Yeah. 100%. The 13 bot and you guys were like, from the start, I was so surprised that you guys got neck and neck to the second safety car restart. If it wasn't for some of the other incidents, it would have been closer. But hey, GG's Rico. Congrats on the P1 again, and we'll hopefully see you on the next one. Let's go.
Thank you.
Woo, ba-doo. Oh, it's like the Halloween ones, guys. All right, well, hey, from the broadcaster desk right here, much appreciated for that, guys. It was an amazing race to see, and we still got to see it. I'm still gonna get the VOD up on it, okay? We had a bit of that. I don't even know who our driver of the day was gonna be. I would just declare it because I think it has to go to Dakota on this one. Like, I know there was a lot of battles on the backpack, maybe, but for a driver who flew out off the grid and then caught back up and was able to do a one-stop after that on those medium tires and still get onto the podium. Podium aside, I think he had an awesome race. I think we love to see the Santa Cat out there. So my driver of the day going up to Dakota right here, who, also found himself a P2, right? So congrats to him. And congrats to all the other drivers on the track, guys. Armin, Nadaj, Laluch, Manrit, Cespedes. We didn't have Dras today, but we had a few other, 3 other drivers. Who else did we have? We had Oddish, we had Cheese, Dakota, we had Garfield, Spider Monkey, and thank you to our, Carjo's in there too, Daniel and Sammy for our reserve drivers. And a special thank you as well to our safety car drivers and race director, Nico and Dungeon. Guys, from the race broadcasters, thanks so much for watching. We're going to throw this one up onto YouTube, and if you liked it, hey, drop a like because that's what we're doing now. We're YouTubers now. No, just kidding. We're not going off to YouTube just yet, but we had a failure, a malfunction with Twitch today, which sent us onto a VOD. We recorded it. We made it happen. The show, guys, the show must go on, and we will see you next race for round 7 of the NABS League. See you there. Later. Yep, intensity.